Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here late with this review. I got like two of them. Southern Charm Season 10. I have this is episode 7, I think. Text message in a bottle, and I also have Season 10, episode 11, called Lost at Sea. Okay, so let's start. The ladies are getting ready. They all in the Bahamas. The ladies are getting ready and to go to dinner. And Molly is sick. She got a real bad migraine, so she gonna stay in bed. So did we go to the men's suite and we watched Shep being nervous waiting on Sienna to come. I wonder if I can wear this now. So I don't want nobody say they can't hear me. Hold on. Maybe it is charged. Let's see. Hold on, I want to put on this thing. This one here. I think it's right here. Hold on. I need to put this damn mic on. Let's see. Mm. Let me see. Hold on, cause I want to make sure y'all hear me. Cause they can't hear you. We can't hear you. Okay. Y'all don't be looking like that. Anyway, he running around the suite looking crazy because he's nervous. I gotta fix this right. Sorry. I'm just not together today. Okay, let me fix this. Hold on. Okay. Now so you can see me. Don't not love the head detective. Okay, he waiting on Sienna. She's coming. She's a little bit late. So Madison, I said she looked good in that pale pink in her confessional. And Vinetta's not there because she couldn't find her passport. She coming the next day. So all the ladies look nice. So so Shep is upstairs with her and she pick up. Sienna show up and it's uncomfortable for her and with Craige and them in the room. And Shep wanna talk to her by herself. So they said they gotta go check on reservations and they leave. So Shep asked her to pick out his outfit, so she go upstairs, help him pick out the outfit. And then she said, "Okay, I'm going downstairs." He said, "Where are you going?" She said, "Cause you gotta change." She said, "You seen me naked more than enough times or some shit." And she's like, "I'll wait for you downstairs." So he was like, "No, stay up here." She was like, "I'll see you downstairs." So she took her ass downstairs. So he picked his face up off the floor. He went downstairs, and she said he cleaned up nice. So he said, "I need to talk to you." So he said, "I love you. We in love with each other. We said we want to have babies and live on the beach and all type of shit." She said, "Huh?" She said, "I didn't notice how you felt about me." And it's apparently that she doesn't feel that way about him. So she's like, "Okay, then let's go to dinner." So, he was talking all the Cupid shit to her, and she was like, "Well, I didn't notice how you felt." So he's like, "Listen, I'm wildly attracted to you. I'm in love with you, and I think you're in love with me too." And she was just looking at him. So he's like, she said, "I feel something." So he said, "Let's leave it right there. Let's not go no further." So anyway, when the gang show up at the table, they all meet one another. I hate when people walk in a restaurant to the empty ass table and say, "Oh, this is nice." It's just a fucking table with a plate on it. But anyway, so so anyway, they talk about where they want to sit at. So Sienna says, "You ain't defined what this was until now." And she said, now I know how you feel, but I didn't know how you felt that way before." So he said, "Just leave it like this, Sienna. Let's go eat." He said, cause she said, "Yeah, cause we late." So I said, "The table waitress I put down here, why is she looking like that at them while they ordering their drinks?" So anyway, when Chef show up, the guys tell him that he look better, and they do the thumbs up, boom, boom, boom. So Chef says this way. So anyway, they all sit down. So the lady started laughing at Shep because he pulled out the chair. for Sienna when she sit down talking about he from the South. So they ordered this seafood platters or seafood towels or something. That shit look good. So they start. So Sienna and Craig they get to talk to each other for a few minutes, and she say she didn't like Craig's gas, and Craig said, "Yeah, it's kind of bad." So Madison says the last time we saw you was at the dog party, right? She was like, "Yeah." And Chef said, "Oh my God, I forgot your boots." She said, "Oh, my cowgirl boots." And she said, "Never mind." He said, "I'll send them to you by mail." She said, "Okay." He said, "I'll wear them." And the Jews was at the table like, "What the hell?" So Austin Craig, tell Shep, "Hey, let's go talk for a minute." So when they leave the table, Madison start fucking with Sienna, talking about, "Girl, heard you play hard to get." She said, "I don't play hard to get." And then that's when Ron said, "Yeah, Shep is used to having women at his beck and call. This he not used to the shoe being on the other foot." So she said, "Well, um, it's gonna be like that sometimes." So I lost my whole sheet. So she said that. So they said Chef getting a taste of his own medicine, especially Madison. Especially Taylor said it. So she said that she's non that they're non-committal, and she happy that they are. She said we ain't together, we together, not together. I don't know, we're not exclusive, but exclusive. She said I don't know where we were at, but she said we never really talked about it. So anyway, when Shep was sitting talking to Austin, he was like, "Yeah, she gotta remember that she loves me, you know what I'm saying? And this and that and another thing." And she said she missed me when we was walking to the hotel, but she didn't say she missed you. You said you missed her. She missed, and he said he missed you, and then he said, "Did you miss me?" And she said, "We'll see," or some shit. So anyway, she don't really like you too old. She was just doing some shit for the weekend for 3 days, son. She wasn't really trying to get down with you like that. I'm just saying that's how I feel about it. I don't think she's really trying to fuck with you hard. So anyway, while they're at the table, they come back to Craig and Austin and Shep come back to the table. And Madison said, "Y'all perfect for each other. Two of you are just right for each other." And they said, "Why?" She said, she non-committal just like you." And they all just started laughing. So he said, "Jesus Christ, y'all been questioning her already. Or y'all already been questioning her." So I said, "Taylor looked good in her white dress in the confessional." So what's his name? Austin says he wished that he could see their conversations. So anyway, dinner time is over. So the ladies go to her room to get drunk. But what you call them not coming back to the room. She said her stomach hurt, and they said that's the classic fucking move. Talking about how her stomach hurt, she going home. So anyway, she wound up going to the house. She leaving. Sienna ain't coming. Her stomach hurt. She don't even go. She don't even want to go upstairs and lay down in this motherfucker suite. She just want to go home. And she said this because she drank. She not used to drinking, and she drank a lot at the dinner. So everybody kind of halfway teasing him, teasing Shep, saying, "Girl, that girl don't like you. She don't want to fuck with you like that." So anyway, it's the next day. You see them all drunk and shit. Everybody but Chef, because Chef can't sleep. He up sending this girl text messages talking about her freckled lips and how he want to love and hug her. He not gonna convince her to fall in love with him. He can't wait to see her. A whole bunch of shit. So the men in the suite saying, "Dude, stop writing this bitch. Just she don't like you." So Craig getting irritated by her because he was like, "She don't like you, dog." So anyways, the next day, and this episode is called Lost at Sea. And Molly feeling better because she's going to go. Her and Ryan, her and Ryan and Taylor are going to go do yoga with the flamingos. It's a fish fry later, and they supposed to go snorkeling. So the girl, Sienna had already told him she ain't going snorkeling, but she might do fish fry, but he going snorkeling. So he's like, I want to go snorkeling because that's where I said I was going to go and blah, blah, blah. But she don't want to do that. So Craige said, what she want to do? She want to go to fish fry with y'all. And Craig like, why the fuck she want to be with us? She your girlfriend. Why she want to hang out with us? Well, I don't want to hang out with her. She supposed to want to hang out with you now. If you at the fish fry with us and she there, it's cool, but I don't want to be there with her. So anyway, he went to go call her, and when he was calling her, there was eavesdropping. He was like, "Well, what you gonna do?" She was like, "I don't know, I'm mind." So he's like, "Okay, well, how about I get a boat and I see you tomorrow?" So he just keep trying to make sure that he see her. So anyway, they go do the snorkeling. The whole time they doing the snorkeling, he's sad as a motherfucker. They try to make him feel better, telling all them and shit to see stuff to do. The people at the fish fry having a blast because they didn't know that that's what the fish fry was. As soon as they got off the bus, they was at the fish fry and they was just loving all the, it was like, oh God, the fish, they had red snapper. It looked like it was a fun place to do. And it's just like a big ass fish market or something. And they got, you drink a bunch of beer and shit. So they all went to that. So while they was there, Austin and Craig were together. And Austin is getting pissed off with Craig because he's saying Craig being too mean about Shep having his heart broken. And oddly enough, it seemed like Craig a little bit happy about Shep being a little bit on the shit side. I mean, he trying to play like he hates Sienna so much, but I think he kind. Some people like people being, being kind of hurt. He was like, "Oh, she's this," and I knew her energy was off and all this type of shit. And he usually the friend is the more compassionate, but he being real hard, and it's bothering Austin. Austin not liking it. So Madison and Craig get to talking this episode, and she's like, "Y'all just going through something. Both of y'all on y'all period. Y'all be fine." He said, "Austin just hates me," and I think that Craig think that Austin jealous because his business is successful. But I think they're going to. I think somewhere in there's getting lost. But this upcoming episode tomorrow should be. Or is that today? I think it's today. It should be good Thursday. It should be good because Austin going to tell him why Craig going to tell Austin why he had to stop drinking because he was turning into an alcoholic. He didn't feel like he could function without it. So I think this is the type of talk that they're going to have. And I see Austin standing on the beach or something crying. So it must be still while they in the Bahamas. So anyway, it's the next. It's this. They meet up and they all come back and they tip for dinner. Everybody had a good time snorkeling except like I said, Shep, he trying to look happy, but he ain't. His woman on the island, and she ain't been. She supposed to plan the whole trip for them to hang out together. He ain't seen her. He said they made plans to go to take her to Italy to meet his family and this and that. And then he tried to shade her a little bit because he was like, she wanted me to buy her $10 million house. Maybe I don't have enough money for her. So anyway, she come back off the series, but on the YouTube, and she said, "Listen, I don't know what this shit he's trying to paint to me." She said, "I would never ask him for a $10 million house." She said, "I don't know what he could afford or not." She said, "We went by one of the islands," and I said, "I would love to live there. My parents used to live there a long time ago, but there's $1 million houses on this island, but I didn't ask him to buy me that." And she said, "I don't like that he painting the narrative that I'm a gold digger. I'm not a gold digger. It's just we just ain't matched. We had a great fucking 3 days together, fucking hard and all this type of shit, and it's over with." And to me, sidebar, he just need to grow the fuck up. You like twice this girl age, and you 42. She like 24. What the fuck? She don't have nothing. I mean, she had you good for the weekend. So I don't know. Shep look crazy. So anyway, and they all want to help them, but at the same time, I guess the one giving them the most comfort is Molly, and they're all trying to push Molly on him too. So anyway, it's time they were supposed to get this boat, and they got a boat, and she was supposed to come. So he waiting on her. They walking to the boat. She ain't coming. She ain't answering her phone neither. But it's not her fault. The way they edited, well, the way the situation looking to us is like he calling her, but she ain't answering. This right after they texting each other, he immediately call her, don't get no answer. So she explaining that, she was somewhere doing something, but it wasn't that. They got the times or something all mixed up. So he mad as fuck. He mad. And so he done started drinking because, Shep had stopped drinking. and he went on the wagon the night before last, and they couldn't find him. He got kicked out the casino, and they he said, and they came to the room a couple hours later looking for him. He wasn't there, so they went looking around for him, and his asshole was down there asleep on the beach. So they don't want him to spiral out again. And Austin don't like that he's saying that either. So it's just, I mean, he just needed. This the first time he been rejected. Oh well, it do hurt. He'll get over it. And who said that? I mean, that's life. She don't like you. She don't like you. And you might be just getting your look back. Ain't no telling. So we got JT finally showed up, and when he came down for dinner, wasn't nobody really happy to see him but Vinetta. And I'm kind of sick of Vinetta because, well, they played the series, they played the episodes in the wrong order because she said that it was after the Bahamas that she invited him over to cook dinner when she was straddling him in the hotel, and she was like, "You know, you want this as bad as I want this." And JT bragging, "I had to put a beautiful woman off me twice." I don't see how she attracted to you. It's got to be your money, because you diabetes, you short, you're not that cute. I mean, and then you really not that interesting. You're kind of boring. I mean, I'm just for real. You kind of dry, and then don't nobody like you. I don't know. So that's just my opinion. What I see. So anyway, she said when she invited him over to the dinner, when she made him something to eat, that was played after the Bahamas. So I was like, well, what the fuck does that matter? If he told you in the Bahamas that he had a girlfriend, then you invite him over to your house and he tell you he got a girlfriend, and you still in the hotel when he put you off of him 2 times, you should have got it then. So I don't know what your attraction is to JT. I don't know if it's because you ain't got no storyline or what. But I did think it was fucked up. But he was at the table and they was all jumping down his back, and you ain't say shit. And I think you ain't say shit because you don't want to be put outside the crowd. And I think Madison, for lo and behold to me, she got a lot of power on that stage. I don't know why. Maybe because Miss Patricia like her. I don't know what the fuck it is, but they don't like to piss Madison off. And then sidebar, her Madison is pregnant, and their bread is cancer free, so that's good. They having their first child together. She looked like she was picking up a little bit of weight, and they confessing with the pink one. She looks happy, yeah, and glowy and shit. And let's see, they do a lot of Whitney. Whitney was there, but he was at the table in the dinner when JT got up and left because he felt like he was on his own and he was just leaving. And Vanessa was like, "Can you stay for me? He don't like you. He got a girlfriend. Why the fuck would he stay for you?" And then he said he needed to leave because you come in there keep trying to straddle him, and he got a girlfriend. And then these motherfuckers, she came out on YouTube too to make herself president, and she said that Vanita know who the fuck she is because she met her. They met each other, so she is well aware of who she is. So, Benita, you better find you another storyline. First thing, you about to get your ass whooped about JT. And let me see, Craige and what's her name ain't together no more. Craige and Paige, they been broke up. What else did I miss? And I just started skipping around. So I did say she was begging. Benita was begging JT to stay, and he was like, "Nope." And Vanessa's like, JT, my best friend. Yeah, my best friend wouldn't treat me like that. So I put down, hey, Vanessa, please stop chasing JT. And if you is chasing him, please tell me it's for the bag. Said he was annoying. Yeah, if he said that table, they ate his ass up. He ain't say nothing. And the ladies don't believe that JT called Miss Patricia no bitch neither. They said as long as they know him, they never know him to talk like that. They're hoping that the island that they visit called Rose Island will cheer up Shep because it's his last name. And they say they call it Rose Island because when you pick up the sand, there's specks of pink in it. You can see little specks of pink in it. So it make it look like it's rose color. Um, So anyway, they go on the boat and they have a good time, and they get out the boat and they play in the water, and they playing high school games with Molly and Shep. They want them to do shit like that. Just kids, and see if it's time to feel like sandpaper, dumb shit. Bonita and I think Bonita and Taylor or Molly are sunbathing. No, Bonita and Sally are sunbathing. Or I think it might yeah, Sally and what's her name? Madison Hall out the water. Show us your tits. You know, stupid shit. So they got beers in the water and they drinking. I think Shep about to get fucked up. So you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me, listening to me do these recaps that I was behind. So it's kind of like a shitty recap for real because first of all, I mean, I got the most of the best stuff because it wasn't really that much. It was just Shep pounding for Sienna, Craig dogging out Sienna, Austin talking shit about Craig, and Shep getting mad at Craig at Austin because he said you talk a lot of shit when Craig ain't here, Austin about Craig, the shit you need to say to him. But when it's time to, when it's time to say that shit to his face, you mute. So Craig mad with Shep because when they called Shep out and said, "Did you hear JT call Miss Patricia a bitch?" And he said, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear that." And Shep was like, and then Craig was like, "He's being a fucking pussy. He heard me. But he didn't hear you because he didn't say that. He didn't hear him say that shit because he Shep didn't hear JT say that shit because JT didn't say that shit. So, and nobody believed that shit. And then everybody said, so, essentially that you're a fucking lie. So, anyway, Madison and JT, they kind of make up a little bit because she was like, Craig can be sketchy with the shit he say. There's been a few things that he done fucked up that ain't been said, but he said it was said, but it wasn't. So I'm just giving this little motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. And what JT had said something about her husband called her and asked was they having an affair when they went on a trip, a cast trip together or some shit, and made it seem like and Craig made it seem like he was calling as if JT and Madison slept together. I thought it was mean, Madison. You know he not that handsome looking, but you ain't had it. You think I cheat on my husband with you? That was some mean shit, but Madison a little bit mean to me too, though. So she say that she excited about having the baby, that she know Brett gonna be a good father, and that she ready this time. So that's good for her. What else? Like I said, we didn't see that much of Whitney. He was at the dinner. And the most he said was when somebody said that somebody called Miss Patricia a bitch, and he looked down at Shep to see what was up. So he ain't gonna read. Whitney be drunk. He ain't gonna read nothing. That motherfucker like a vampire. He ain't gonna read nothing into that. So what else happened? I think that was it. Group pushes Molly to kiss on Shep. JT at the room packing mad. Goodbye. He telling the hotel goodbye. So JT running. I got right here Madison, Ryan, and Austin. Oh, when they on the boat together, they sitting together, and Austin said that Shep just gonna have to get over her when he can get over her. He said you can't tell somebody when to like get over with somebody. And Molly let us know that if Shep was her man, he'd be my man, my man, my man. Would never feel that way. And I think they make a good couple because when they're together, their chemistry seemed nice. Like they laugh. Like he like classical music. She play a tuba thing. So, I don't know. I think they'll work out just fine. Um, well, you could have been anywhere, but you here with me, and I love it, love it, love it. I should be ashamed of myself. I did 2 recaps in under 25 minutes. That sucks. Let me make sure I got everything. Oh, and then the problem with Austin and JT is still the same. He's like, why you always running your mouth? Because he said something about Austin was treating on Audrey, his new girlfriend. And he was like, mind your damn mouth. Mind your business. So, anyway. Yeah, I already said that Shep said Craig hold back. I mean, Austin hold back when it's time to talk to Craig. But he let him have it. So, anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you hear me. And I'm glad you was. And thank you for listening to this recap. I know it was kind of junky when I do them. That like I did that like 4 or 5 days ago, and then I got my grandkids. Bring me my notebook, and then they drop my papers and they get all messed around and turned around. So anyway, no more excuses. Just have a wonderful day, and thank you for being here with me. Please come back and leave a comment if you like. Thank you. Damn, I can't.